The stakes are higher than ever on gold. Rush Season 15 as the miners fight. Through grueling challenges, family drama, and mechanical breakdowns in their pursuit of gold episode, Brother vs. Cousin brings us a deep dive into the family dynamics of the Beets crew when the uphill battle Parker Schnabel faces as he struggles to recover from a rough start to the season. Tony Beets has been on a gold-winning streak this season, amassing a jaw-dropping $3 million in just 6 weeks with 3 wash plants. Running like a well-oiled machine, Tony decided it was time for something unusual. A vacation. Tony and his wife, Minnie, headed to Sweden, leaving the operation in the hands of their children, Monica and Mike, and nephew Mike. While the Beets family are no strangers to hard work, this marked the first time Tony had handed over such significant responsibilities for an extended period as expected. Leaving Paradise Hill in the hands of the younger generation came with its fair share of pickups. The episode begins with nephew Mike heading to Paradise Hill to help son Mike get the TRL running again. The team faced the task of reinstalling the distribution box, which had been removed for maintenance. What should have been a straightforward process quickly spiraled into a heated debate between the two. Mike's son Mike wanted to take a meticulous approach, ensuring every piece was perfectly aligned to prevent any paid dirt from leaking, a costly mistake in gold mining. Nephew Mike, on the other hand, favored a quicker method to get the tram up and running as soon as possible. Their disagreement escalated, and despite Monica's efforts to mediate, tensions reached a boiling point. Frustrated, nephew Mike decided to return to Indian River to focus on his own site and ensure operations there remained smooth. This left Sunlight to troubleshoot issues on his own. Unfortunately, the TRL setup faced multiple setbacks, including a gap between chutes that disrupted operations and a broken water pump that needed immediate repairs. As the week drew to a close, Tony returned to assess the progress at the family gold weigh-in. Son Mike had to face the reality that the trauma was still not operational, putting the Paradise Hill operation behind schedule. However, there was good news from cousin Mike at Indian River. The shaker deck had run for just 2 days, but produced 79.85 ounces, worth nearly $200,000. Meanwhile, Sloot ran all week, generating an impressive $27,645, worth over $690,000. In total, the Beets family added 35,630 ounces to their haul, bringing their season total to 167. Despite the setbacks at Paradise Hill, Tony remained cautiously optimistic, knowing that the combined efforts of his crew were still moving him closer to his 5,000-ounce season goal. While the Beets family dealt with internal squabbles, Parker Schnabel faced his own mountain of challenges. 6 weeks into the season, Parker's crew at Dominion Creek had only managed to produce 290 ounces, a far cry from their usual standards. The primary issue was the permafrost, which had forced Parker to shut down his only working wash plant, Roxanne, 2 weeks earlier. Now, with warmer weather on their side, Parker's crew returned to the bridge cut and long cut, determined to dig a deeper ditch and get rocks and sling again. As if the permafrost wasn't enough, equipment issues continued to plague Parker's team. An excavator broke down and required new fuel injectors, adding $112,000 to the mounting repair costs. Meanwhile, Parker sent his veteran team member Danny and Brown on a solo mission to strip and clear 8 acres of ground at the Ken Tableau and Stuart Schmidt site. Damien's Onman operation faced its own set of challenges, including a broken converter and a flat tire, all within the first 24 hours. Despite these setbacks, Damon powered through with the help of the team's mechanics, who worked quickly to get him back on track. By the end of the week, Damien had completed his mission, earning high praise from Parker for his dedication and hard work. Back at Dominion Creek, the crew was finally ready to fire up Roxanne and run unpaid. Dirt from the long cut after 2 days of sousing, the results were underwhelming. Just 76.35 ohms worth $190,000. This brought Parker's season total to 36,450 Oz, leaving him far behind his usual targets. Episodes highlights the contrasting journeys of Tony, Beets, and Parker. Schnabel. For Tony, the episode was a testament to the challenges of delegating responsibility and the inevitable friction that comes with working closely with family. Despite the setbacks, the Beets crew managed to pull in a significant amount of gold, keeping their season on track. For Parker, the episode underscored the harsh realities of mining in the Yukon. Equipment failures, weather challenges, and disappointing gold totals continue to haunt him, yet Parker's resilience and the determination of his crew offer a glimmer of hope that he might turn the season around. As the season progresses, the pressure continues to mount. Will the Beets family be able to work out their differences and achieve Tony's ambitious goals? Can Parker overcome his string of bad luck and find a way to bounce back? With so much at stake, the drama is far from over. Tune in to the next episode of Gold Rush to see how these mining legends navigate the unpredictable world of gold mining. The pursuit of gold on Gold Rush Season 15 has been anything but smooth, with every miner facing unique challenges that test their resilience and determination. After 7 episodes, the stakes are at an all-time high as the crews race to meet their ambitious season goals. Tony Beets has cemented his place as the undisputed leader this season, amassing a staggering 167 ounces of gold worth over $4.3 million, despite taking a rare vacation to Sweden with his wife Minnie. The work at Paradise Hill and Indian River continued under the guidance of his children Monica and Mike, and his nephew Mike. While son Mike faced the disappointment of unfinished work, Tony returned to find his season goal of 5,000 ounces still within reach. His optimism remains steady as the family operation marches forward. For Parker Schnabel, this season has been a series of uphill battles, with only 36,450 ounces worth around $912,000. He trails far behind Tony's dominating total equipment breakdowns. Permafrost and an underperforming wash plant have slowed Parker's momentum, leaving him scrambling to salvage the season. While the spotlight often shines on Tony and Parker, Rick Nes has quietly built a solid foundation this season, with 35.71% behind Parker's, proving that consistency can pay off even in the face of fierce competition. Kevin Beets, still searching for success in stark contrast to the other crews. Kevin Beets has yet to strike gold with zeros mined so far. Kevin's operation faces mounting pressure to deliver results and contribute to the Beets family's overall success. The season ahead as Gold Rush Season 15 progresses, the battle for gold mining supremacy intensifies. Tony Beets continues to lead with an unwavering focus, while Parker Schnabel and Rick Nes fight to close the gap. For Kevin Beets, the search for his first downs becomes more critical with each passing week. With fortunes won and lost every day, the drama on Gold Rush is far from over. Who will rise to the challenge and who will crack under the pressure? The only way to find out is to keep watching as these mining legends push themselves to the limit.